Hey, this is Danny Jones, Digital Growth Hacks Club. Hey, listen, going through trying to put some finishing touches on my digital real estate masterclass and wanted to just share with you. And I do have some other courses that I've included in there. I wanted to be able to share that as well. But one of the things I'm going to dive deep into when I'm inside the masterclass is how to determine what's a good deal and what you actually need for your business, and how do you scale your business and how to automate your business. And Uchat was on my radar for a little while, but the reason why I was reluctant to invest in it, definitely heavily, is because the price tag is pretty steep. And I wanted to figure out, what am I getting for $99? And what you're going to find out, there's a lot of tools out here. Definitely comes to chat and definitely comes to bots, right? It really depends if you're going to buy a chat widget and or a bot. Bots are really designed to sell for you. Chat widgets are really basically for your tech support or to point people in the right direction. And one of the things I found is I need something to sell when I'm not there. I need something to be selling on my behalf. So I'm going to more likely invest in a bot before I invest in a chat widget, because a chat widget is something that ties up a lot of my time, myself or my staff's time, versus trying to send them to a place or a repository where I keep some help files and things like that. So looking at UChat, let's just take a look at it really quick and let's break down. And I've done some numbers for you. And again, this is some of the things that you're going to see when I'm in my digital masterclass, real estate masterclass. Is if you look at this particular setup, they have a lot of integrations. Matter of fact, they have more integrations than I've seen for any other bot to date. And I was like, okay, so that's saying something. I did not see a connection for Connected IT. So we'll go into just a little bit deeper, not a whole lot. And I want to make this video really quick. But they did have the Twilio and the Zoho and the Google. But here's what I've the PayPal, the Zapier, the Pabbly. Those types of connections are very important for you to extend your tech stack. So when they say they integrate with everything, this is a very powerful statement. Even InCharge is in there. I own InCharge. There's a couple of other tools on here that I own as well. But let's do this breakdown really quick. And I want to help you see if you can afford this tool and see if this tool makes sense for you. Now, when you look at this tool, it tells you get one workspace. You can do basically one Facebook, one Google account connection per workspace. So basically, if I had a Google My Business and I had a Facebook business page, then both of those two can run off of one particular bot. That's what they're saying here. And you can engage with unlimited users, but you can only have up to 4,000 active bot users at a time. And I think the way they capture the users are, anyone that's engaged with your bot on a monthly basis, that's what they're counting as an active bot. So if you had more than 4,000 people engage with your bot, then you should be if it's a bot, you should be trying to sell and or close. Doing the math on that, if you had 4,000 people just on your site or interacting with your bot, you should be converting someone because the bot is designed to sell in your absence. So you should be converting someone out of these 4,000 users. Even if it runs over, I think they give you a discounted price. I don't have the details on that right now, but I think they give you a discounted price. And I'm not overly concerned with that because I've converted someone. If I've converted one customer, my bot has paid for itself, right? So that's one thing to look at. Another thing is if you're going to run at least two businesses, or say you have two brands and two Google My Business brands and or two Facebook pages, business pages as well, then you're looking at the tier 2, which you're basically paying $99 a bot, and you get an additional 2,000 active bots members, right? Where I don't like this price, and I think a lot of people are getting hung up on this, and I'm looking at the comments, and these are some of the things that, like I said, these are some of the things that I teach in my classes, because you have to know what tools you want to scale. You have to know what tools you want to turn into a good agency buy. This particular tool is not a good agency buy. And a lot of people are like, oh, I want to use it for my agency. It's just too expensive to use for your agency, because it really, in order for you to get, everybody wants white label, everybody wants that. Listen, for you to get white label, custom domain, that's $700, right? You're not going to make your money back on this tool with $700, and you only get 10 bots and 60,000 active team members. White labeling, to me, tier 5 on here is a stretch. Here's the primary reason why it is a stretch. Because when you look at Uchat's pricing, it's only $10 a month, right, to run a different bot. And there's only really one bot that they have that no one else is really doing, and they spend a lot of time doing. So you can get one bot for free for 200 users if you wanted to test it out. And what I'm noticing about bots, and there's another one I want to show you also in this particular video, is they're not expensive anymore. They used to be out of reach. You know, what's really expensive is the really level 2 type of the level 2 type of bots, where it goes to another level. And Uchat is that particular bot, because what Uchat can do is it has the omni-channel. What omni-channel means is you can unify your dashboards and just respond from one singular dashboard. So if someone sends you a Google My Business, someone sends you a Facebook, you can just have one uniform response through one channel. That's what the omni-channel means. I mean, that's generally what it means. Instead of going into 2 different chat windows, you'll just respond through one chat window. That's what omni. So when you see the omni, that's what it means, right? Or if you have all these, even you had some Instagram or some other ones as well, that means you can all respond to all of them from one channel. That's really what omni-channel means. So for this particular setup, if I did anything, I would go a tier 3. If I wanted to get as much as I can out of this, I don't think that I'm going to go tier 3. I'm either going to go tier 3. I'm definitely going to go tier 2. I have a tier 1 now because I wanted to test it out. I'm going to do at least two tiers for 2 of my brands that I want to sell. There are certain brands I want to sell without me being there, or bump sell, or sell someone something, or take someone down a funnel. So I have at least 2 brands to do that with, and I'll probably get at least a 2. But the tier 3 is where you'll gain an additional bot. It's $100, $99 per bot. But when you go to tier 3, they're basically giving you an extra bot for free, right? So this is $300 for 4 bots, right? And so that's where, if you see a break even, it would be on a tier 3, right? But it definitely would not be for the tier 5, because what they do for the tier 5 is they tell you, this is, hey, listen, what we're going to do is we're going to make, and they say right here, they says, hey, you're going to pay extra, you're going to get the add-on extra bot members, right? Then they say, what are the benefits of white label? The biggest advantage of tier 5, that you can white label under your own custom domain, and unlimited workspaces can be created under your custom domain. What that means is you can create unlimited workspaces, but they have to buy, each person has to buy a plan, right? And so that's the way they set theirs up. And then for each one of the plans, they get a 20% instant revenue sharing. Okay, let's go back to the plans. So what you can do is, if they do that, if that person has to go and sign up for the plan, they'll say, well, why do I need you? And it depends on how you sell it. You can sell it under a custom package, which is what I would do if I did go with the white label. I would sell it under a custom package. And I think it's good here that they don't have the price, because I can now charge you 45 or 50 bucks a month, and I could run at least 2 bots for you. So if I ran 2 bots for you, or 3 bots for you, I would charge you 40 bucks a month, and I would run at least 3 bots for you, right? I would run 3 bots for you. You're paying me. So whatever that price is, you would get a 20% discount on that. To me, that's just not worth it. because you're still going to get shorted. To me, you're still going to get shorted, and it's going to be hard to recover and to recoup that $700 price tag for this particular setup. And the only reason why I say that is because bots are not as expensive as they used to be, but a deep integrated bot like this, I mean, you can extend this and you can put JavaScript and you can do some customization and some other things. It has a direct connection to Calendly, and it does a lot of different things on the back, and I don't want to show those to you. But yeah, if I looked at this for Google My Business, and I'm going to show you that, I'm going to take a quick, I'm going to let you take a look at mine and see what it looks like. And see, here's what it looks like for Google My Business. I think this is perfect for Google My Business because no one else is really doing this. And if you did nothing else but buy 1 or 2 tiers, you would be able to do that. And the thing about it as well is you can build a bot and then take a bot offline. You can say that's not working the way I want it to work. And then you can come back and you can add a different bot to that, as long as you remove that one bot from the line. All right, so a lot of other people have already shown you how the bot looks. I won't do that in this video because it's going a little bit longer, but what I will show you is an alternative way you could set up you can buy the bot. I mean, you can buy this one, maybe get a 1 tier. You could pick up you can pick this one up. You can pick up a Boei, right? You can pick up Boei. Boei is still available there. Boei, you can pick up Boei for 49 bucks, right? You can pick up Boei for 49 bucks, or you could pick up the Boei Plus. Now let's take a look at the Plus. Now this is a Boei Plus. So you have the Boei Plus is 49, right? And you have the Boei is 49. Now, what is the major difference, right? So Boei, you get 25 sites for 49 bucks, right? So you can connect up to 25 domains. They give you a lot of connections, right? So this is somewhat of a bot, but it kind of takes you to a support role as well. So this is what you can actually put on all your sites. The difference with the Boei or the Uchat is to help you convert off of your mobile pages, off the Google My Business pages, which I think that is a very key. If you can convert from a Google My Business page, I think that's very, very key. But what this does is once a person gets on your site, you can take them down a different journey. Now you're going to get all of these intercom, chat, Twitter, Snapchat. They have a Google Maps, right? You can have that in there. Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, Skype, direct call, Instagram, right? And Facebook. So you can get all of those for 49 bucks and you can do 25 sites. I think, and then you get to remove the Boei branding, right? But what does Plus give you? Plus gives you the same thing. All of these direct, crisp, line, links, Viber, Calendly, right? You can get all of those. Again, all of these could sell for you. While you're not there, they can all sell for you. But here's what you get. You get 40 sites. You get 40 sites, 49 bucks. Actually, with the Plus, it's going to probably drop that a couple of bucks, maybe 5 or 10 bucks or something like that. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but it's going to be even less if you have the Plus, and it's going to drop it down. So you'll be paying less and getting more. You'll get 40 sites with the Plus, right? And you'll get, for the Boei, you get 25, and you got to pay the 49, right? So you're paying a little bit more. So the question now becomes, can you do more with 40 sites by adding all of these different features on there, right? And then, or just getting a quick license, tier 1 here, or maybe a tier 2. I would not put Google My Business on every single tool that I have. And this is too expensive to own as an agency, right? It's just too expensive. It doesn't make sense because the dollars don't make sense. Okay, so let me show you what Boei's dollar pricing is per month. So this is Boei's pricing per month. Again, you could actually get a free site with Boei, right? I think they still have, it'll be powered by Boei there, or you can just pay $4 a month to get one site to not have it powered by Boei. right? And so the overall cost for these chatbots are not as expensive. So I don't see you making a huge investment. I just think that certain ones you can make investments for, that you'll get your money back. You'll see it back a lot sooner. Talk about all these things in my digital real estate class, because what I want people to do is, because I own 3 agencies. I own 3 companies, and I own 7 brands, and I manage other companies and brands as well. I do a lot, so I rely heavily on technology doing a lot of lifting for me. And those are some of the things that I'm teaching people in my workshop. Again, that's coming up, I think, less than 30 days. We'll be looking at that. I reduced the price on that, and I'm throwing in another course as well. You'll be able to see that. But these are some of the things that I walk people through, and I want people to utilize technology for them. So again, should you buy Uchat? What I'm telling you is, for the Google My Business, I haven't seen anyone doing that yet. I just haven't seen anyone doing the Google My Business. I just haven't seen that. I've seen them doing a lot of first tier integrations, but this is a second tier integration, and you could do the Twilio IVR. So press 1 for this, press 2 for that. You can have your Twilio, and then you can transfer, do some other things on the back end, and maybe pick up a webhook or a Zapier or a Pabbly and hand them off to something else or to another tool. So this tool gives you that range. I think the price is justifiable. Hard to digest, but it's definitely justifiable for what you can see, what you can do. When you have to see what you can do with it first. You just have to see it. Let me show you a quick snapshot of that. So I have set up, and again, like I said, I got tier 1. I'm probably going to get a tier 2. I think they're going to be around until, I think, June 22nd or something like that. I think that's what the founder said. So they'll be around to around June 22nd. I'll probably go ahead and pick them up. I got a couple more contracts coming in from some corporate clients. So I may be able to pick up maybe 1, maybe 2 more tiers. They're just so expensive, but the power and what they can do is it's unbelievable. So again, I have one Google My Business bot set up. Let me show you what that looks like. And so when you come here, you can take a look at it here. So even when we go further here, let's take a look inside here. Now, I built this bot out. It kind of gave you a template. I'm not using this the way I should use it. And they have here where you can actually connect, and you can talk to human voice, and it'll take you down all these other paths. I'm using it just basically to try to get conversion of a sale. What I do is I have the pricing page, I have website, and this is all from my Google My Business They can actually book from here as well. So you can book from my Google My Business page. You can see a 1-minute intro of what it is, the actual what we're offering here. And it greets them with their name, because once they're logged inside Google, it's going to tell you what their name is. They're going to say, hey, welcome such and such, this is who we are, and so on and so forth. So this is, to me, this is very powerful, right? And let me show you what the Google My Business setup looks like. Now I'm inside Google My Business, my particular setup. And so what happened was when I logged in under my Gmail account, it gave you all of the Google My Business setups I have. So I have 4. I don't think I'm going to use Uchat for all 4. Maybe another one I'll use it for. And so what you can do is you can get them verified, you can get them launched, and you can open the bot, and then you can set up and you can actually activate the bot from here. So all of these integrations, all these setups, SMS, you can do WhatsApp, WeChat, Slack, Telegram. This is a lot, and that's why they're charging a lot for that. The setup is very clean and it's very easy to use. It's actually one of the easier bots setups that I've actually set up. I've dealt with some other bots that are just way over my head. I'm like, what are you guys trying to ask me to do here? So I would give I would give Uchat, I would give them, out of a 10, I would definitely give them like an 8.5, almost a 9. It's so much power behind here. You can sell, you can take them to a catalog, e-commerce catalog. You can create many apps inside of it. I don't want to get into a lot of this because a lot of it, once I reveal it, it has some of my passwords and my codes and stuff set up inside of it. So I don't want to get into that, but I just wanted to basically show you why I would at least get it. I would get it for the Google Business Manager because no one else is doing this and the customization on the back. But as far as spending a lot of money for trying to create an agency out of bots, it's just really, it doesn't make sense because the cost is so low, right? So again, it's been Jenny Jones, and I want to hold you long. I will try to put chapters in this video the next time, but I hope you guys doing well. You guys take care. Goodbye for now.